What is up, my brethren, and welcome back to another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. How you all been, everybody? It's been a quick few days since you last seen me on the game, and there's reasons for that. Last time I told you when I was in the game that I kind of been having a little small issue with my voice, or like my throat, or I forget what it was. Mainly it's my throat. Basically, like, to ease the little worries, if any of you have had it, I've just been having a very weird case of, like, I don't know what exactly it is. I want to say it's maybe strep throat, but the thing is, it doesn't hurt a bit. It just feels like I have trouble swallowing every now and then, where it's like I kind of have to put like a little bit more of a process into swallowing. Like sometimes it just feels like I can't swallow something on the first go, and like I gotta like breathe a bit and then I can swallow it just fine. But nothing hurts, and for the most part my voice is somewhat unaffected. I can't really do the voices I want to do like as much anymore. Like I can't do it as often as I want. So, and my singing voice is kind of going with it too, but I was never a good singer anyway, so there it is. So until I can finally either it goes away, or maybe I just go see a doctor one day whenever I have the time. I hope that you will don't mind if I can't do a voice properly, then I'll just won't do it, or I'll change it into something that I can do. That won't be too straining on my voice. So, and luckily all the characters that we have so far in this game don't they're not too stressful for me to do yet, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, last time we were here, we decided Kazuo and Christy were gonna go together to the shrine, to H shrine with what's her name, Mary, to see if there was a spirit energy there, to see if the person who put Chrissy's mark on her would show itself. And luckily we didn't find anything there that was too crazy, but we did end up finding two other people who also bear the mark. We have the timid nerd Eita Nakamatsu, who might be a pedophile, we're not entirely sure. And then we have the gutsy girl Suzu Morimiya, who were both at a telephone booth trying to call. I forget who they were trying to call. Oh no, I remember. They were trying to call. I forgot what the spirit's name was called. Morone. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was Hanayomi, the spirit in the phone, who apparently would, if you were looking for something that you lost, it would help you find it. And when we met these two, they both have gotten the mark as well. So now we're investigating what we need to do. And I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go back to the forest, or I tell Mary about Psycho Hasagawa. What a sad woman. Her grudge against the world turned her into Hanayomi. If this is indeed the case, you may find a clue in the forest where she committed suicide. Yep. Exactly what I was saying. So now we're gonna go. For the heck of it, we're gonna bring Christy. Alright, let's do this. To the forest we go. This is more awkward than I thought. Being out alone with someone who until recently was planning to kill herself. Do you have something you want to say? She noticed right away. Was I being that obvious? No, not really. It's fine. You don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, aren't you? Is this a woman's intuition? No, maybe I'm just crap at hiding things. Don't worry, I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced on them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. It's true. I can trust you, right? Yes, at least for now. Here's hoping that she keeps feeling the same at least while we're together. Just then the tires hit a bump on the road. I can see a square gray object in the back seat through the rearview mirror. Huh? Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ada's CD radio cassette player. Huh? Why something like that? He said we might need music during the drive, then went and put it in it here himself. But we don't have any CDs or tapes. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'll pass. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent a while, Christy finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn in one direction. It's rather worrisome, don't you think? After all this time, you don't know. They don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. They think that spirit just helps you find things. What a naive fairy tale. Yeah. Christy is exactly right. You quickly become delusionalized once you actually face a spirit. But thinking about it, wouldn't that be best? Christy looks at me in shock. Wait, what are you saying? I just mean, our lives are on the line here. Would you stop joking around? Sorry. She's furious at me, but it looks like she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She's got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. What's so funny? Nothing. Will we make it back again? Don't. I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. We're going back to the forest where shit, hella people just died like last chapter. That sigh was pretty deep. I can't believe we're here again. At least I can feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I almost reminded her about Hanayomi, but I stopped myself from opening my mouth. I don't want to break her tenuous calm. Okay, it's supposed to be the west of the gate. I look to the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail. Strange. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. When I came here researching an article, there was a path to the west. Huh? Suddenly, Chrissy's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I follow their gaze and see a low shadow dashing out from the darkness. A dog? It certainly seems like one. It kicks up the dirt with 4 legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles, its face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. What is it? Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. You need to sound firm when you talk to a dog. Act like its master. Weaker dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? I guess that's true for humans, too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The dog barks loudly, then vanishes into the western underbrush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. I shine the flashlight on the spot where the dogs disappeared. A now familiar pain shoots through my wrists. Ah, fuck. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. Oh no. Investigating the forest again. Christy, I don't want you to die. I really don't. Let's see. Upon our return to the forest, a strange dog appears. It growls at us before disappearing into the western thicket. Christy said the place she checked in the past was in the west also. Still, that dog didn't look normal. I suppose that's a good sign since we're chasing after a spirit. But the mark warns that time is short. We have to hurry. Man, if that's the case, low-key, I don't know. I don't want Christy to die. In case I fuck up, I don't want Christy to die. Sorry, Ato. I don't want Christy to die. I mean, unless I have to use her. Trust me, you're the one that's gonna go if anyone has to die, in case I fuck up. There's a thicket in the trees next to the gate. With the dog gone, I push my way into the underbrush. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. I'm sorry, Ata, but like if someone has to die tonight, it's gonna be you. I'm sorry. Whoa, seriously? Was that dog trying to tell us about this path? How you know about the dog? You weren't here. Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. Oh God. There's a whole new area to explore now. And also, I've taken the liberty of like, well, someone told me, a friend of mine told me, who pretty much recommended this game the whole time. She recommended that I look everywhere, and like, I'd be very thorough about looking through every place right now. And if I see something like that, there's something in the grass at the front of at the foot of the tree. It's a wad of paper. I push the grass aside and pick it up. Found a worn out towel. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've been told like, hey, if you, because apparently some things are very missable, and it's like, hey, and you don't know if something can be of use to you to get the good way to end the chapter. So there's that. Oh God, what the heck is that? Before we check that out, aha, it's I can't see it well from here. I feel around the blades of grass. Instant camera. Whoa, wow, looks like it still works. See, the flashlight signal lights up. I bet it still has some battery left. Right. It's not particularly the right move to be taking a commemorative photo, though. Ada smiles and hands the camera over to me. I decide it's wise not to mention the dry blood that's stuck to the bottom of it. Oh, God. Uh-oh. To see is to perceive light. That distant voice echoes in my head. True. Seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. But what does that have to do with Hanayomi? Around the tree covered in photos. Yeah, that was a weird one. In the bushes below the tree, I find a dirty instant camera. The back reads, "Take a picture, flash included." That voice then whispers to me again. To see is to perceive light. Light. Things that emit light. The camera. I bet Psycho Hasegawa detested that light. I wonder why. Are those nails? I shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. What's that? Something stuck to the tree. I can't make it out. I can't make it out from here. I move forward for a closer look. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing, and my brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? There are a bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree, but they're all Their eyes have nails. It's just as Ata said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails are some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? Are they all guys? Ada's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out. But they may be right. But he may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. I feel a little dizzy and step back. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light of the from the flashlight. Huh? What's up? Nothing. It's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there. We should check it out. Oh, up here? Something up in the branches of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. You're not seriously gonna climb. You're not seriously gonna climb that. I don't think that's possible. There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb it up. So, ask my partner? Huh? No. I can't do that. Anyway, you're taller than me, Mr. Yoshiki. True, but I can't reach that far. Then why don't you get up on me? Get on you? I mean, you can stand on me. I get you higher up. I didn't think of that. I mean, I did. I just thought that was the right choice for it. You don't mind? I'm always down on the ground taking pictures and stuff. Don't worry about it. Climb on. Okay. Eita squats at the base of the tree. I remove my shoes and climb onto his shoulders. I'm ready. He staggers, but manages to stand up. I feel like I'm one of the trees now. So, can you reach it? Just a little more to the right. Okay, almost got it. Whoa! As I reach out with my hand, Ada loses balance as we both crash to the ground. Are you okay? No problem, I'm fine. So, did you get it? Yeah. I show Ada what's in my hand. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. A dog collar? Huh? Is that a collar? It makes me think of the dog we saw before coming here. Does this belong to that dog? Who threw it away? Who threw it away here? Why would anyone do that? Yeah. As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Renta? What the hell? How are we supposed to pronounce that? That's so weird. The pictures on the trees. That's a weird one. Let's see. In the west side of the forest, we find a tree covered in strange photos of men, and they all have large nails driven deep into their eyes. They're likely all dead. Is it some kind of warning that men will be killed? I spot something when I look up in the trees. It's hard to get down, but it turns out to be a dog collar. Does it belong to the dog we saw at the entrance? The article on Psycho we found in the garage said the body of her pet was found in the forest. Was it killed chasing after the culprits? It seems she even brought it on her trip to Greece with her fiance right before she was abducted. It looks like the dog's name is on the collar, but how do you pronounce that? Renta. Doesn't look like English. In the bushes below the tree, I find a dirty... Oh, okay. Weird. Very, very weird. Let me check. Nothing here. Alright, to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh god. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see that dog at the gate. This is bad. I don't know what's going on, but I feel some kind of crazy bad vibes. Ada looked at me for help. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. I don't know what this has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, can Ada and I continue forward? I consider my options. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. Shell the collar. I got an idea. I take the collar out of my bag. Maybe. It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. I face the general area that the barking is coming from and show it the collar. Oh god. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! Before I blink, it steals the collar from me. It's here! He drops down low, crouching in front of the dog. The dog focuses on Eita, its gaze piercing and dangerous. This is bad. Run! Ugh! The dog hears the sound of a muffled scream along with the snap of a bone. Oh no! Okay, well. I think, yeah, I think I knew. Once I saw the pictures of all the men dying, I was like, it was like, oh, all these guys are men. I was like, that means I have to bring one of the girls. Yeah. Once I saw this, I was like, something like this spirit doesn't like men for some reason. Which no, now that I think about it, yes, she got abducted by men, so. Yeah, let's turn back. We give up and return to the way we came. Yeah, sadly, this means... Yeah, I can't take... Yeah, sadly, this means I can't take Eita with me. That means I gotta take one of the girls. And if I had to choose one of the girls, I'll take Christy. I don't want none of these... I don't want either of these two to die. One, I do like Christy. I do like how she's able to like come back from this. And it's like, no, I don't want to die anymore. So I'm like, okay, good for you, Christy. I'll do what I can to keep you alive. And I don't want to put a little girl in this situation. That was the main reason why I didn't take what's his name, Tsukasa. I didn't want to take him into that situation. So I was like, no, like you're not gonna come with me where you could probably die. All right, Christy, I'm sorry. If something happens, I'm sorry. Okay, I brought Christy. Let's see how this goes now. I feel hostility towards me. What do we do? Something's coming. The instant Christy speaks, the growling grows distinctively quieter. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Christy, it might react differently. I consider my options. You show the collar, yeah. I got an idea. I took the collar out of my bag. Maybe. It's a safe bet the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. I face the general area the barking is coming from and show the collar. Oh god, the dog appears like a gust of wind. Before I can blink, it steals the collar from me. Oh god, here we go. Live or die. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Christy call out to me. No, Yakashiki, just ignore it! I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Stand still, stand still. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. Okay, safe. It bares its teeth and growls. Turn my back to it. I break my gaze and turn my back to it. It pretends to not hear it threatening me. I pretend to not hear it threatening me. It growls for a while until it abruptly stops. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and it stares at me. The collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said Renta. What should I call it? I don't know. Lenta, maybe? Lenta. I muttered the name. The dog perked its ears. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then... Ah, no. Wrong. The dog fixes its gaze on me. Its glare strong, strangely piercing. Okay, well, I got the name wrong. Did it ever say what the name was? I don't remember. Wish I could, like, check, but there's no way to do it right now. See, my thought was, I don't remember hearing the name for the dog ever. At least none that I can remember. God, well, now I have a 50-50 chance here. Oh, guys, I really gotta skip this cutscene a little bit more. I probably could have just looked it up right now, but maybe it says it on the collar, or maybe like in my notes. I don't remember it like saying anything, but yeah, I don't remember anything about the dog being named. Okay, let's hear. So yeah, I was right the first like half. I just had to ignore the dog. Yeah, just stand still. Yeah, this stops, and so, yeah, we're just supposed to ignore it, and then we have to call out its name. I don't know what its name is. Turn my back to it. All right, let's see. I'm not sure what it can mean. I have a 50-50 chance here now. I'm gonna go with Genta. I feel like I'm wrong though. Genta. Woo! We got it! Safe. Then the dog turns around and quietly slinks into the brush. It disappears from sight. Seems like somehow managed to escape death. Whew, well, the second time at least. In this timeline, yes. I picked up the collar that was left behind and sighed deeply. Are you alright? Yeah, that was... I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. I pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. That dog may be supernatural. I hope it doesn't attack again. I'd like to think it won't. It found what it was looking for, it seems, so we'll be fine, right? You're right. Shit, I wouldn't put it past a dog. There's still a man in the forest. That's my train of thought. Oh, what the hell? A sound like a rope creaks above my head. Silhouettes swing in the shadows of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. No, it can't be corpses? Christy gives a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my light on them. They clearly aren't people. They're mannequins. The thing hanging from their necks from the trees are display mannequins you can find in any department store. Obviously, dolls can't commit suicide. Is this someone's idea of a prank? Or maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. They're only mannequins. Right. Yeah, I know. Christy replies uneasily. But before either of us could take a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping onto me. You know, she's scared. I would be too, though. Low key. Look at this shit. Especially when you think about it, a forest known for people killing themselves, and then the last time we were here, we were attacked by a fucking spirit with a drill and a bunch of bees, and now we just got attacked by a dog. So this one is not the strangest thing. A doll is mercilessly hanging by its neck. It has something in his left hand. Grabbing onto it to stop it from swaying, I open their hand to take what's inside. Cool, talisman. More spirit power for me. Or soul power, that's what I mean. Although, you know, we haven't seen, like, another thing yet. The dolls swing increasingly from their ropes, even though there is no breeze. Well, we can't do anything with this doll, I guess. The male doll is hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. How do you know it's a male? Well, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, no, never mind. What I said was dumb. Oh, God. There it is again. It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. After a few moments, it disappears like mist. It was moving oddly. I wonder if something is buried over there. Let's take a look. Oh god, I feel like we're not gonna get out of this forest alive, aren't we? Alright, nothing else here. Can I make sure? It's the place where the dog was digging. Upon closer inspection, the dirt there appears to be a different color. I reach out and touch the dirt, but the texture under my hand surprises me. The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried. Give me a hand. What? You're gonna dig up the dirt? I don't think we'll need any tools. Please. I guess I don't have a choice. This'll be hell on my nails. Girl, fuck your nails. You wanna die tonight? Like, in silence, we kneel in this forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave. That's what I'm thinking. You're about to dig up a dead person. It could be that those words popped into my head because somehow I knew that's what we find. Distracted. I knew it, bro. I knew it. I was like, yeah, you're digging up a dead person. And look down on what we dug up. What we find is a corpse. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. That's why I didn't want to do this. Digging up the dirt like that. Yeah. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not the corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and reacts calmly. Just then, I noticed something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The notes deteriorate, but parts of it are legible. I killed them all. One's assault you. Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done. Now I die here. This forest, you passed away. New song, want, listen, heaven. The note ends there. 3 cassette tapes. From the contents, that's a suicide note. I can understand that part, but... She looks at the cassette tapes. What are these tapes about? They look at the remains of asking them the question. Of course I'm not going to reply. I don't know. I trail off. A different voice is whispering in my head. The last? The voice falls silent. The last? Wait a second. The last what? What's wrong? I haven't said anything yet. I haven't said anything, you know? It's nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. Anyways, let's take these tapes with us. The last, huh? Unidentified suicide victim. Like the last tape, maybe? We find a skeleton buried in the ground with a worn suicide note and cassette tapes. Strangely enough, the contents of the note match up with the rumors of the fiance's death and what was in the other note. This is just a guess, but if I'm right, the songs on these tapes probably contain the thoughts and feelings. If the corpse is her fiance, the tapes may have songs he made, or ones that are meaningful to them. So then what was the whisperer of the last trying to tell me? Did he want his fiance to hear the last song? The dog that guided us is definitely the ruined form of their beloved pet. If I can manage to connect all this together when I face Hanayomi. Well, let's check it out. Charm song? An old cassette tape found buried with the corpse in the forest. It had been wrapped up in plastic, in a plastic bag, so it's in good shape and it should playable. The words "Charm Song" can be read on the label, smudged. Echo Ballad. My. Weird. I wish I could play it, but... oh god. Oh god, no. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until till death closes in. Ugh. Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully, the intense pulsing setting my nerves on fire. Shit. Are we out of time? I bite my lip and look at Christy. Christy, hey, can you hear me? Yes, I think I can, but your voice is distant. It's finally here. It all starts now. I grab Christy and run. No, the spirit is closing in on us. Oh, wait, so where are we going? Did I get in the car to go somewhere? Regardless, I'm here inside it, gripping the wheel. The mansion. I need to go back there for now. I glance through the rearview mirror at Christy in the back seat. Christy is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ada's tape player is laying on its side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the bag, meaning to play one of the tapes. We quickly arrive at Kujiao Mansion. Even if I discussed it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to a tape first. I reach for one, but all I do is notice something odd. Oh, whoa. Hell no. Where are we? I'm on an unfamiliar road. Like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before. But the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Calm down. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back... Damn it! Why am I here again? No matter how I turn, I ended up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight. I still return to the exact same place. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it was because of my outburst, but my mark starts burning with pain again. This is bad, really bad. At this rate, death will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I drive? Oh, I don't know. To the mountain, maybe? I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped into my head. T-Mountain. It's not that I have to go there. The destination isn't important so long as that gets me out of the situation. I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get out of this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns, as if it was lying in wait for me, or laying in wait for me. T-Mountain. Is that the one with the... Yeah, oh god. In the end, we're back here. Oh no. The phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. I head to the phone booth. I've got Ata's radio cassette player and the bag holding Psycho's memories at the ready. I pick up the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh my, what the hell? That's an, oh. Live or die. You saw, didn't you? I know you saw it. Take a picture. I quickly grabbed the instant camera and used the flash. The spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Whew! Alright, that's good. Once out, I spotted the corner of my eye. The spirit standing there, looking down at me. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? Play the tape Mai. I stick Mai into the tape player and press the play button. I don't know this one. The spirit responds to the song. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? Play the... I don't know, play Echo Ballad. Why not? Into the tape player and press the play button. I love... The spirit responds to the song. Oh god, oh god. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? The charm song? I don't know. I'm just choosing here. I stick charm song into the tape player and press the play button. Listened often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. Oh god. The spirit is right in front of me. Hey, let me listen to the newest. The newest? I guess the one she didn't recognize? I stick Mai into the tape player and press the play button. Yes, that song was finished. A dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. Gen, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. There's a flash of light. I blink and the spirit is gone. Oh, thank God. Oh, I did it on the first try. I don't sense Hanayomi anymore. Looks like we made it through. Chrissy's back to normal. I bet their mark's gone now. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayomi didn't give me my mark after all. If Hanayomi was really the ghost of Saiko Hasegawa, I'm not sure how to feel about this. This place isn't too far from where Saiko died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayomi vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her be at peace in heaven. Shall we head out soon? Yeah. Oh. Huh? The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? I don't... Pick it up? Oh, Hanayomi saved. Oh, I think we did it. Hello? On the other end of the line is the gentle voice of a woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Was that a wrong number or something? I was a little panicked, but now I relax. I step out the booth and get into the car with Christy. Oh, I did it. It said it. I got the achievement. Hanayomi saved. I actually appeased the spirit for once. Oh, welcome back. My mark's all gone thanks to you, right? Too bad I didn't get to do much. I tried to take you with me, you bastard, because I didn't want. If anyone was to die, it was gonna be you. I read a ton of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. I'll let them know what happened. You go report everything to Mary. Hey, Mary. I awaited your return, Lord Yashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Though it is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished. I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. It feels like that terrible fact might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vowed to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward. Hey, mister. Eita and I were looking through the other files in the garage. We found this. Suzu hands me a file that says H Shrine Findings in the cover. Sayo Kujo's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there, so it makes sense that this was here. Oh, interesting. Let's read it right now. Most of it is about how H Shrine was built and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement is now in here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages are about H Shrine's Go Shintai, the item that houses the deity spirit. This shrine has 2, a mirror and a small Buddha statue called Nenji Butsu. The Nenji Butsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. The last 2 pages contain notes on the investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. Miyamachi North Road in the H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way home from work. An old sign read, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down the dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure was discernible from out of the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair, wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it were her own child. The shadows and hair hid most of her face, but she could see the blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. But the woman was gone. The statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayomi where the stolen statues from H Shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If you can find those stolen statues and honor them at H Shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled and you might be free from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark is worth looking into at least. Alright, you can have this too. It's some info on Miss Psycho's case we found after you left earlier. Please read them if you want. It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. Oh man. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to go see my dad too. You need to go somewhere to see him? My mom and dad got divorced. Oh. Yeah. Mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. She started taking me to temples and a lot of sacred areas. Dad didn't like that, and he started seeing some other lady. I understand. You don't have to say anymore. I guess Susan's been embroiled into the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young. I asked Mom to tell me where Dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayomi where Dad is. I see. I hope you get to see him. Me too. Okay, good night. I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Susan was saved. Thanks so much. He seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out here after all. So if anything had happened to her, I just... He starts crying. Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay. The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night. Well, I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think we're going to sleep well tonight. There's no reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. But I'm grateful for all of this too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, it'd be in the forest I'd be in the forest right about now. Christy's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night. Now then, Lord Yoshiki, please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Farewell. New info was added to the spirit. The truth behind Hanayomi. Other. Oh man. At least we did it. We got everyone to survive. It might have all started with the lingering grudge caused by the tragic event. Hanayomi was likely Seiko Hasegawa. She became a spirit obsessed with eyes, and in imitation of her fiance's revenge, their dog turned into that thing in an effort to save them. The info I got from a fellow mark bearers points to that as well. Her fiance was a musician known as YMN back then. He made a name for himself by cross-mixing genres into music, from rock and pop to classical and techno. Around the time of the incident, he had been working on a new album. The last song on it was My Holy, and dedicated to his fiancée. But in the end, the album was published without the final track. Oh, okay. The song and her fiancé's love finally reached Psycho. I love to think that it's because of us and Genta. I hope their tragic tales has finally come to a close. But some things still don't add up. How did Hanayomi suddenly get the power to bestow the mark? The answer might lie within the Buddha statue stolen from H Shrine. The files in the garage mention the Buddha statues were stolen from H Shrine 50 years ago, right during the period of chaos following the end of the war. Is there a connection? What's more, a year-old interview says someone witnessed a woman while carrying a headless Buddha statue on a street called Manhole Road. Maybe I should look into that next. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh man, how would I got lucky. I didn't know about all this. At least I don't think so. Fuck. Yeah, just looking through all this, like. Yeah, there was no. Yeah, there was no way about all this. How I should have known all this, but it is what it is. Oh man. But you know what? We're done. I'm done for today. We did it. Everyone survived for once. Thank you, God. And we managed to appease a spirit. And low-key, damn, hers was legit the saddest. Maybe not the saddest so far. Maybe that goes to what's it called? Ishimo or something like that? Hanahiko. Maybe that goes to Hanahiko. Shimio can kick rocks, but Hanahiko or Hanayomi, they're like the saddest ones so far. And I'm glad that I got to appease Hanayomi at least. Like, I got one thing right this time. Hopefully next time, no one dies again, but we'll have to just wait and see. Oh man. But yeah, that was crazy. But damn, I mean, I'm enjoying this game. Even when people were dying, I was like, damn, this game is good. Because it was like, it's more along the lines of like, I really gotta think about what I gotta do, or like look closely about like what item. You know, it's like, is this like a certain item that's gonna help me somewhere? I gotta look carefully everywhere, you know? And so it's like, okay, this is how it's gotta be. But this one, I thought this one was like a little bit easier. It was like a little bit more to understand. I mean, the whole tape thing, the caller name, it was like, that was like kind of weird because there was no way to be like, I mean, like, it did say last, so I was like, yeah, I guess, but it worked out in the end, but still, it was like, if someone didn't know fully about what it was, like, and there was no, especially the name, it's like, the only thing I could think of, like, it was a Greece name, so I was like, but what does Renta mean in Greece? I was like, what does that R symbol mean in Greece? And I'm like, I guess it means a G, so Genta, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it was good though. It was good. We finally managed to appease one of the spirits, and everyone got out alive. Hopefully that can do the same for next time too. But we'll have to wait and see. But next time when we come back, we'll be going, hopefully, searching about this Manhole Road and seeing what we can do about these Buddha statues that were stolen. But until then, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. You all know what to do. Hit the bell so you know if I'm going to drop new videos. And check out all my socials in the description down below. And with that being said, I'm Vamp Knight. And I'll see you all next time for another episode of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Peace.